I'm gonna do a run. I barely remember Chapter 4 all recruits, but that can be a problem for when we get to Chapter 4. So... that's a problem for us in approximately 2.5 hours. And yeah, I'm just gonna run this one through. This is a category world. Well, actually, world record is, to give you context about this world record, the true reset, all chapters, all bosses, all recruits, glitchless portion of Ashley and I's Track of Our TPE run is 20 minutes faster than world record. And, you know, that has true reset. It has stuff like Mike, Starwalker. So, you know. This record might be a bit unoptimized. It's also the only other run it's also the only run on the board. So, you're doing evil activities, committing, you know, just committing crimes. Or whatever the fucking Susie line is in Chapter 2. Touching broom. I jaywalk. Let's go! Divine punishment. Hi Delta, thank you for the good luck. But yeah, I still think it's really funny that the like the actual portion of Ashley and I's Track of Our TPE run that is like actually like legal for this category is faster than record, with all the extra shit you have to do in that category. I think that's really funny. Surely this will be a record, though. Yeah. Surely. It's a good thing, like, I just have Chapter 2 all recruits, like, burned into my muscle memory. And then Chapter 3 all recruits is pretty recent because of the GDQ run. Because I had to practice a lot of all recruit stuff there. And it's also just simple. Chapter 4 is where my gaps start to form because I haven't run that in a while. And also, since this is all recruits, and that means money is not going to be a problem, I don't really see much of a reason to go for Spooky Sword route. Can't even take advantage of the Werewire turn save with it. Because it's all recruits. How's it going? It's going good. Seems difficult to run out of money in AR. Yep. Chapter 1 is literally going to be the only place where money is a concern because there's no recruits in Chapter 1. This is just normal all bosses. I barely saved that. I'm pretty sure Akabar TPE was a category like prior to 3 and 4. Should do TPE Chapter 1 for the funny. You know what? Fuck it. Let's do TPE Chapter 1. I just gotta remember when we get to Jigsawry. I will say this though. If I miss an encounter skip, I might just stop TPE just because I don't remember a lot of the TPE spares. But I guess it just depends on the encounter. Yeah, let's do TPE for the funny. Alright, just gotta remember to warn here. Also, for chapter 1 CEs, isn't AB TPE a category? Yes, okay, I thought so. Total of 4. Well, hey, this section of the run is eligible for that category. There was no worry. Bumpless Voodoo, yep. I didn't even practice Voodoo before stream. Normally when I'm doing anything Chapter 1 related, I'll usually boot up practice mod and do a few Voodoo attempts. I can't believe I've been gaslit for multiple years into thinking that Voodoo was hard. This is somehow Shay's fault. Yeah, it is scary to learn because it is very tight movement. Okay, 2 HP. I want... Susan Milk! Let's go. Wrong words again. Do not show them early Thorn Ring. It's always my go-to for super fucked up Chapter 2 glitch. That from Shay, so it's not valid. Wait. Hold on. True? It is super fucked up. Yeah. I posted the clip of it on Twitter. My favorite reply that I got from somebody because of it was I was just saying like everyone is here, shop. Because, you know, like all the tech sound effects that play when you're going through the choicers. But Buggy, unpolished mess, unaffectionate. Affectionate. I was like thinking unpolished at the same time. My buggy, unpolished mess, affectionate. Chat, should I go for should I go grab Starwalker? Should I get Starwalker? Just notice the escape split. I wanted to I thought about it mid-run yesterday. Well, you know we have to. These birds are pissing. Homer Maggie Bart, Homer Maggie Bart, Lisa, Homer Maggie Bart, Homer Maggie Bart, Marge! Well, you got one of the numbers right. It was wormed into my head. It's the new SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Mr. Krabs. SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Mr. Krabs. SpongeBob, Patrick, Squidward, Mr. Krabs. What if Chris said fuck? I mean, nothing. Big if true. See, look, Chris just said fuck. What if Chris said, "Here's my test dialogue"? True. Based. I am Susie. Yeah, it feels nice to just play like a category just like this casually, you know? You know, being able to do shit like grab Starwalker. You're just deciding to make this TPE for no reason. Yeah, at this point, I'm just carrying TPE to the end. I know the spares for the card castle. I hope I would with how often I've missed HHS and even Root and Ranger in runs. I know the optimal spares, and I know the TPE spare for Head Happy. The TR and an E, true. 1-5. But yeah, I like being able to do like dumb shit like this in runs, just because there's no pressure. It's honestly kind of why I like category extensions in general. Don't have to take them as seriously. I am Susie. I am Susie. I am. I am Susan fucking Gaster. The paint roller with lyrics. Oh, that's fire video. Can we get a full version for the music mod? There needs to be a full version. We need to open Audacity. And most of them have Vriska's theme. I like how people use Vriska's themes in their Megalovania remixes, not knowing that it's a Homestuck leitmotif. They just see it as the part of the part from Homestuck Megalovania. Do-do-do-do. I like how they just play that jingle right there and nowhere else. It just doesn't show up again. I think Ram also has the jingle. Where would it be? Because I don't remember hearing it. I do not remember hearing it. All right. I did not play the high swap demo because I have not played Act 2. I've only played Act 1. I'm glad I caught that. Jack! Wait, 2 Jacks! 3! Bang. I got 3 Jacks. That's crazy. Somebody needs to go clip that right now. I don't even remember the individual chances. Like for like what how like what's even the chance of Everyman even showing up in the first place? Don't need the revivement. Switch any equipment off of Susie. The triple Everyman is crazy. Oh, so now you target Susie. You know, I was thinking that, like, it had been a while since I last got an Everyman and Jevil. I'm glad the game agreed. 0.06%. Making up for 6 cycle antlions, exactly. Why is this run, like, actually good? It's not even gonna be a PB for normal Chonab because I'm doing TPE. All right, no 9 turn. Jungler thirsting on main. I'm so glad with that with my the joke which Mike has the fattest ass tweet I did last night. I'm glad everybody agrees it's Jongler. I didn't even. I just made that like based off that one copy pasta. Was like, is Wario a libertarian? The greatest thread in the history of forums, locked by a moderator after 12,000 whatever message pages of heated debate. Pippins, no way! No way, guys. It's Pippins, but they aren't green. Green. Streamer, why didn't you do arms? Holy shit, it's a white guy! I need to talk to Lancer here. Susie won't let you enter the fountain if you don't. Thank you for good luck. Also, it's crazy how the Holy hasn't played since Chapter 2. Like, its motif has shown up a few times since then, but, like, the song itself hasn't played since the end of Chapter 2. And, like, again, there probably wasn't really a good time for it to play. Because, I mean, we didn't hear Your Power until the end of Chapter 4. And given, like, the mood of, like, those fountain scenes, the Holy being played wouldn't really fit. But, still. Your Power is great. It's just like a jingle, but, like, man, aura. Why does the split keep breaking? And it only happens to me. Give me just a second. Get up from the bed and remove us. True. Guys, the sprite isn't consistent with nighttime Chris from chapter 4. Guys, bad game. Toby needs to fix this right now. Buggy, unpolished mess that is chapter 1. I need to see this clip. Yep, 3 jacks. Oh my god. Needs an update because any slight mistake or inconsistency that most people will not notice and or care about means it's hot garbage. Truth nuke. Alright, gotta remember this is all recruits, streamer. Kinger Jongler. No, that's based. Wait, hold on. Cooking? I don't think anybody's wrong for wanting, like, any, like, visual updates to Chapter 1 for, like, consistency. I just don't think it's a huge deal. Alright, who's ready for a throw wire 32 minutes into the run? be cool, but yes, it's just not needed. Yeah, I feel like if they're gonna make any updates to older chapters, like on the visual side of things, then it will be after the game is finished, and should be. Throw wire is easy. Chapter prophecy intro. I think it was just so that just because of just because it was there for chapter 1 intro, just to keep it consistent. And you know, it fits as like an intro, because it's like Undertale's intro. It fits as something that plays when you open the game. My thing with chapter 1 is that, like, outside of updating certain sprites and animations to like be consistent with what's shown in later chapters, I don't know what other visual what other changes to the graphics they could make that wouldn't like ruin the whole thing. Chapter 1 has a very particular vibe going for it, and I feel like you can't just like touch how it looks in terms of like area design and whatnot. Had a second dead pixel? Wait, true. The way people talk about chapter 1 is kind of just like, it's like they don't realize like how much it needs to be done. So like if they actually do want it to be on like true par with every other chapter. Because like touching up the visuals isn't gonna make chapter 1 suddenly like have the same amount of like, you know, be the same as like 3 and 4, you know? I just can't think of anything that you can add to chapter 1 outside of like the minor, extremely minor like inconsistencies with like visuals. Hi Stuart, OMG hi, guys, it's Stuart. Guys, look at Stuart. Chapter 1 needs to be the way it is to help make stuff in later chapters hit harder. Specifically Weird Route. Weird Route would not hit nearly as hard if the game hadn't been, like, shoving your choices don't matter in your face for the entirety of Chapter 1. And that sort of, like, philosophy for Chapter 1 kind of informs every single design detail about it. You know, like, there's no recruits, it's why there's no consequences for anything you do in the chapter. I don't see many people talking about it, but it does irk me. Whenever I do occasionally see people say that they should add recruits to Chapter 1. Because it just kind of, like, misunderstands, like, well, like, it just doesn't make sense, you know? But it also kind of, like, just goes against Chapter 1's entire theme. Like, from a story perspective, it makes zero sense, because where are you recruiting them to? You know, like, none of the characters have a reason to, like, want to recruit anything, because the main motivator for Chris and Susie in Chapter 1 is escaping the Dark World. Maybe targeting that isn't really necessary. Nah. I don't think they should touch anything like that. I feel like a lot of people don't realize that, like, certain things are the way they are on purpose, even if they aren't the most convenient for you. I saw this occasionally the other day with people talking about, like, the mercy bar being in Chapter 1. We're like, yeah, it's a nice thing. It would help, but it's not needed because it doesn't really matter at any point in Chapter 1 other than, like, Clover. But, like, I see people saying, like, oh, it would help if we could see it for Jevil, not realizing that, like, there's a reason you can't see Jevil's progress. There's a reason they don't tell you it. It is an intentional choice. The fight is intentionally designed around the fact that you don't know your progress on the fight. I mean, the whole thing with the ultimate attack is that it starts out as a fake out, with him acting tired the turn before. That doesn't work if you would know your progress, because you would know that you're not near done sparing him. Also, yeah, the single target system also works because, like, it helps you, like, get used to that. Like, it makes sense for it to, like, start out, like, focusing on certain characters and, like, letting you know who's gonna get hit. And then, like, you know, essentially takes the training wheels off afterwards. should have healed. Oh, whatever. Nothing will go wrong. I just gotta survive pop-up. That's easy. I don't even think Chris is at that low HP because I healed before Birdley. Yeah, I'm at full HP. I didn't... So I'm used to, like, being a little lower. No. Screamer. It's a good thing this is glitchless so we don't have to deal with the funny mouse catch. We got Jack pop up, oh my god. Leftmost pixel and mouse top half of the cage. Okay. Streamer, why are you getting the big ribbon? Streamer, it's slow. Streamer, why are you slow running? Casually playing a game is slow funning. Wait, true. Playing casually. That was me with HSJs and Kirby and the Forgotten Land before they were patched out. Computer froze, damn. Literally homophobic. Oh no, I sleep misted my Snowgrave run. Tell me I just took a screenshot in Hollow Knight, a game I'm not playing. Amazing. Do not touch the cheese here. It's extra punishing. Especially because I do not know the mouse spare. I do not know the mouse spare with Noelle. Slow cheese in the big 25. Oliver Fruit is like the one category where it makes sense though. bad. The small 25, not much of it left. Soon it'll be the big 26. I gotta stall a turn. All right. Huh. Man, I can't believe it's already almost the end of the year. Where does the time fucking go? Suspiciously time-shaped throat. Need like some kind of time eater? Wait, say that again? Without the time stones? Without the shadow mantle? Without the lodestones? You know what would be a really funny bit for like an April Fool's joke? It's like you just upload a video that you claimed is like just like a no-hit of like some really hard fight, and then you click on it and it's just like you just fight like Rudin or something. It's just like no-hit Rudin. And like to make it look believable, you like just add in a bunch of dead air afterwards. So that like the video length is correct. I am the finer dodge girl. Chapter 3 Good Balls no hit, and it's a water cooler. Twitter is fucked right now, clearly. Are we having a Cloudflare moment? That or actually just Twitter. I remember seeing someone talking about it like this morning. With like shit was like acting a little unstable or whatever, but I forgot Starwalker. I forgot I had Starwalker. I forgot. I will also join. Easy fight. Starwalker blessed this run, clearly, by the way. This run was blessed by Starwalker. $1927. What happened that year? I don't think anything happened that year. What if you added 7? Let's see if I can take my sweatshirt off real quick. What's the bite of 80s? Starwalker should be bottom right, I think. Oh no. I forgot. Yeah, I forgot this isn't true reset. So Starwalker isn't in the inventory. Forgot he only actually ever shows up in your inventory if you do true reset. Shout out to all items, where you play through the beginning of chapter 2 just for like, basically just so you could get Starwalker and light candy. What is that? What is that emote? I can't check right now. The Beedrill gif? Oh my god. We're gonna be clever. You know, my mind was like, I know this is gonna sound like cope, but my mind was thinking Prodigy and my mouth said clever. Like, genuinely, I wanted to say Prodigy, but for whatever reason, I just said clever. Despite the fact that I was thinking Prodigy. No, genius is an option. Barely is a word with no elaboration. And now it's time for Mansion. Nice speed keep. Nice one turn. I don't even know why I did that spare. Ah. $80. You missed glitchless basement warps? Oh, darn. Yo, what up, Wingaster? Can't believe you lost 5.1 years. Yeah. Kind of sad, but you know, I can take the time loss. You can bring it back if you become old. True. So, I got old. All right. We're almost at Neo. Spampton is dead. Spampton is kill. How are we gonna tell Tenna? Who's gonna tell him? Alrighty. Spam Tenna. Shout out to Toby just constantly feeding the Spam Tenna enjoyers. Tenna randomly. Yeah, I don't know if that's the name, but yeah. course. Actually, no. Snap, and you can heal prayer. It's fine. No turn loss. No turn loss. I can't believe Spamton is dead again. Why did Kara make me do that? No. Sorry, Pookie. That wasn't me, it was Kara. I love that clip so much. It's so stupid, but it's so funny. You said that, but I love it. That wasn't me, it was Kara. Kara made me do it. Oh, nobody move. I fucking love that copycat friend pins tweet. It's so stupid. It's literally just insanity, but I love it. Showing that to a small Victorian child. Oh my god, exactly 100. Blast. No. McDonald's Sprite. No, show it to a 2018 Deltarune fan and just say like, yeah, this tweet is about Deltarune in the future. I thank you for the good luck. Oh my god. Where is this fucking key? I think the funniest reaction would just be showing it to like someone earlier this year, like after the Pluie post. like pre 3 and 4, but post Fluey. Very specific period fandom's history. Honestly, I think that was kind of the peak of the fandom for me, kinda. I don't know, like, just everybody going, like, everybody Deltarune tomorrow posting. Wait, which period? Like the period, like, in the months leading up to 3 and 4. So, like, around when, Pluey, when either, like, around when Toby started posting on Blue Sky, or, like, just Pluey. I don't know, that there is just so fucking funny. So many good shit posts came from it. The fucking roast chicken pose. Check it out, I'm chicken. Sniff, sniff, chicken. Jack, I think, wasn't connecting to anything. I'm happy to, yeah. I mean, to be fair, people were being pretty annoying about making everything about Deltarune. But, you know. Yes, it's him, Lancer. Why is everything dark? 30 TPBS bug. Rules intro text is skipped so fast that the game never clears the darkening, like the room darkening. Turned into a girl. Wait, what? I wonder what this could mean. I'm sure this means nothing. TF and Twitch chat, we were so... Wait, true. Based. I mean, what? Okay. I just wanted to make sure. Alright, back to the easy queen. Okay, defend, fight, fight. Do you know this game is easy, by the way? Oh. Actual baby game. For baby children. Toby did something. Something just happened. I still can't get over the fucking Andrew Hussey jump scare in the newsletter. It's like reading through the chapter 4 section and Toby says, so I emailed my friend Andrew Hussey. Starwalker! Alright. Easy video game. Yeah, the run's over now. Yeah. Yeah, the run's basically over, right? Yeah. When the light is subsumed by shadow. Spampton's trending, of course he is. Of course Spampton's the one trending and not Tenna. Yeah. The Mike cutscene was good. I just like how Toby just like decided to drop a nuclear bomb on Mike Twitter. Thank you for the follow. Like literally like not even that long after like I first tweeted about the newsletter. After I first tweeted about the newsletter, I saw two people with an identical Batat PFP in my notifs. Two separate people already, and it was within like 20 minutes of the newsletter. Pluie is a trans allegory. Pluie is transgender. Pluth nuke. It was so funny when that was that one Tumblr post calling Mike Twitter like misogynistic or something. And it's just like, damn, have you even spent like 5 minutes on Mike Twitter? They all think Pluie is trans. Oops. Plue. Only plural is okay, cake. Imagine Noelle playing it at like 2 a.m. Yeah, Noelle would be playing that at 2 a.m. Like trying to get the highest possible score. Something iPad baby IDK. Trust me, I was there. True. Wait, you were. I still think about in one of my very first runs of Chapter 2 ever, back in 2021, when, like, for some reason, the sync sound effect broke and just never stopped playing. It was in, like, one of my earliest Chapter 2 runs. I just like how there's moments in this game where like for whatever reason, and maybe this was patched at some point, but like just where like the music just doesn't stop playing. I know like the sync and elegant entrance were the most common ones. The 3-point landed. But damn, it's not that serious. Don't need to do all that. My favorite fun fact about Omori, like Omori speedruns, for like all achievements, is the fact that because there's an achievement for using pepper spray it is faster to like use the pepper spray on the fucking gang, and then exit and reload the game to just die normally, so you can then use pepper spray on the fucking recycle cult. I just think that's really funny. Alrighty. I should do like a mic % run at some point. I've never done that. I've never done a mic % run. Are saying that friend is Tenna and Spamton's on? I saw that! I saw that! $12.25. $12.25. $5 what? Homer Maggie Bart, Homer Maggie Bart, Lisa, Homer Maggie Bart, Homer Maggie Bart, Marge! Just love the way he fucking yells, Marge! Even though this is A-bar and thus it's not really necessary to take the quiz because of the extra encounter, I'm still gonna take the quiz. Since I chose women yesterday. I don't like seeing women sad. Can you reset? Don't worry, she'll get with Starwalker. Like seeing Min set so it works out fine. What's the name of this kid? Seriously, I don't remember. Alright. Mr. Generosity. Alright, time for the sound effects to break in that one fight. Alright. What's on? Whoa, did you guys see that? Alright, who's ready to cook? course. Stack was getting pretty big, so... This is still good. Over 500 is like, that's an S, so. Had to hit the mid-air pose. Aura farming. Word. I don't think I need to convert at all, but I will just do 1,000. I don't really think I need to do that, but better safe than sorry. Alright, time for some sword gaming. Sword games! It's sword. What? Yeah, I think we took a sword route just now. Jack! Oh my god, hi Jack. Hi buddy. Thank you for the raid. How is stream? Okay, can you like... Bro just wanted to camp in the corner. Okay, well now the hitbox worked out in my favor. How did... Okay. I was trying to hit it through the screen transition like I did yesterday. How did that happen? Because it looked like the game wouldn't let me. Six, seven. Oh my god. How humorous. Have you seen the latest glitch tweet? They vacuum seal Jax. Deserved. Yeah, I watched some of them this morning. It's so funny. I love Lancer duplication. Stream! I like how I'm like even like making like the fucking DBIS joke even in Glitchless. You know, when you think about it, Chapter 3 is just the amazing digital circus. No, yeah, Tenna is literally just Kane. It's so funny. The amazing digital boards. I know Alex Roshan, I don't know how to pronounce the last name, but Kane's VA has done Tenna dubs. Did a few Tenna dubs. And a Jackenstein dub. Pepperoni. See you live in a while. I took a bit of a break because of a bunch of shit going on. You know, got some life. We got some life things happening. Everything, you know, the Shay incident, all that. All right, surely we don't get 6 cycle again. 1, 2. Okay, 3 cycle. We now have women. Why is it silent? Why does messing up pushing buddies make this silent? What is the correlation? And like I know it's pushing buddies because it only happens in all recruits, and one time in an all recruits run when I like kind of zoned out for a bit and pushing buddies started playing on board 1, the spare sound played here. Toby Fox. Toho Project no Fanda. To Dan Maku Kagura no DLC. Whoa, he's bisexual. I didn't know that. And this upset you didn't let it play. God, I just suddenly remembered, like, Susie, are you dead? Are you being dead ass right now? It's just a fucking smile portrait. I pressed the wrong button. Oops. Hi, Xander. And the mom is kiss goodnight. IT. Reference the gay Xander. AZ? What? Pokemon? You guys fucking dead, true. You. And now I have to go down here manually because we have to fight the zapper later. Alright, time for some more sword. It's sword. Chat, it's sword. What? Optimal damage boost? Hi, Star. Thank you for your luck. God, I'm just thinking about the fucking Homer Simpson tower. One. Thank you for the luck. Homer Maggie Bart, Homer Maggie Bart, Lisa, Homer Maggie Bart, Homer Maggie Bart, Bart! It's infected me. It's infected me. Right up there with fucking SpongeBob, Patrick Squidward, Mr. Crab. Alright. Okay. You know what? Well, that one gets to live for now. I was so scared of it, though, that it was gonna jump again. Oh. Okay. That was almost scary. Sword games! Can please? Okay. Retro game! Be careful. I have to be a little careful. What was that, low HP? I feel so retro. Yeah, Semi's been VIP for a while. Worked too much, I forgot. Damn. Yeah, no, yeah. Good bit. Alright. God, I can't look at Pippins the same way, because I just see that green fuck. He is green for an amazing reason. Alright. Green! The character everyone says is over with 3 and 4 dropped. Yeah. I feel like an OG. I knew who Pippins was beforehand. I knew they were the unused chapter 1 to me that show up in the pacifist ending for some reason. Also, there's one in the dojo in chapter 2. Are they not named in the files? Wouldn't the sprite be named? I think they would show up in chapter 3 after the lore that they were cut. Yeah. I still remember on the I got the Pippins question wrong on the quiz in chapter 3 because I misread one of the options, and then I immediately realized. All right. What are your guesses? Vote now on your phones. And of course, we're also picks 4 because nobody said 4. Jose is actually in chat right now. Well, I mean, yeah, like, he's right there on the screen. Like, what do you mean? Like, literally right there. Alright, time to aura farm. You know what? No, that's in character. No, not Chris would do that. Chris would say time to aura farm and then immediately fuck up. They would fucking do that. 4-4. Oh. Yay, I remember. No way, guys, it's Pluie pre-transition. Spammed in jump scare. That was weird. Say that again. Four, 4-2. I love you, 99 Zapper. And because it's all recruits, I have a TV World split. We're doing it, man. We're making it happen. Okay, yeah, I remember. Sweet Bro Hella Jeff has 2010's Brain Rot. I like how it somehow manages to remain timeless in a way. The door's not lining up on that attack. I will look out for that in the next one. Alright, now watch me get a perfect pattern in this next room, even though I want the encounter. Oh my god, it's Starwalker, OMG! Oh, wait, guys, it's time. Someone's about to show up. Water cooler jump scare. Oh, I wasn't holding X. Good bit. A little awkward menuing, but... Alright. Susie. The horse is here. It horsed. Hey, do you think one of these is Pluie? It flew. It baton. We're all Pluie if you think about it. Everybody's got a little bit of a Pluie in them. Bang. Pluie inside me. Mike speech bubble. Not cool, Squidward. Don't say that again. Okay, I gotta admit, I'm kind of proud of the split name. Because, you know, instead of bisexual lighting, bisexual fighting. Come on, you gotta give me that one. What are these fucking patterns? Damn. Bang. Bum, ba-dum, ba-da-da-da-da-dum. Hey! You know what's funny? That's one of the longest attacks in the game. Oh my god, man. That's a actual bruh moment. But yeah, like, so far, because I fought a lot of stuff back to back before, like, just looking at with the battle timer up in practice mod. This is like from like what I've looked at, it's the laser pointer attack is the longest, and the second like is the second longest that I've seen, and the longest is Tenna's final attack. Starwalker. I love polyamory. He will also join. And will also join, foreshadowing. Just wanted to be in a polyamorous relationship. Name something all the kids in the neighborhood can play together. Polyamory. And oh yeah, I'll buy lodestones. Just because I don't really have any other armor. Yeah, 3 sounds about right. They apply the fun gang art post. I love that joke. You're like, I just like I read Rule's dialogue saying like, "Aren't you guys a thing?" And then I immediately shouted out, "They can be though." Battle triple option, it's still available. Wait, where did my friends go? Wait, chat, where did they go? Open a nice from. Oh. The raw say rant. I miss. Why couldn't we get Ralsei Rancher for real? That was some good spawns. What do you mean broken? I just don't have any comparison because this is my first time running this category. Eight-year splits, sorry. They were they at least yummy? New Constitution is holographic meatloaf. Alright. Time for the one and only ERAM. Huh? Okay. I didn't know that would kill me. I thought I had one more hit. Oh, I got the fast attack. That was why was the second attempt that clean? Why couldn't that have been the first attempt? Just trolling you, yeah. This is me when games are fun. No, your all items run. No, the flat soda. I didn't buy any healing. I should probably buy at least one, because I can't get my safety. Can't get the safety one in TV World. I'll buy two, just in case. Yep, and I didn't miss anybody. Is Gaster and Deltarune? Yes. The first piece of music in the game is Gaster music, yeah. No, but it's just a reference. Anyways, time to fight Kane. I mean Tenna. You fought Kane, spammed. Deltarune Channel 3. Chapter's basically over. Yep, nothing bad's about to happen. Yeah, it cuts off on channel 66. I wonder what this could mean. Surely this has no significance at all. Congrats! Let me make the 6-7 joke. I swear to God, if I see the numbers 6 and 7 next to each other in the 10 of damage roll that's about to happen. Alright. What's your favorite? Episode 5. Easily. It was the funniest one. His acting is phenomenal. You can hardly tell he's vegan. Yeah, I think every episode of the show is good. Not to mention the sex appeal. What are you talking about? You should throw a fucking beach party. Why do you swear now? Still the same number of turns. They had to do two extra fights. easy game for babies and children. Okay, you know what I realized I didn't do? I didn't equip weapons. That's what happened. The fact that I was still able to get through everything without losing a turn. I didn't lose a turn on anything. My knight was just slightly slower. Oh no, yeah, it's bugged for whatever reason. It's been bugged since I want to say probably 1.04. Now, who needs the weapons anyway? I mean, literally. Like, I don't need them. Because I mean, this is all recruits. Actually, Red Buster scales harder off of attack. Yeah, also I had Mecha Saber equipped. Yeah, Red Buster scales harder off of attack. It's just that Dealmaker gives you so much magic that it ends up giving you a lot more. It scales off of both attack and magic. It just scales more off of attack. It's just, you know, you get a lot of magic from Dealmaker. Congratulations, you just finished the Escape the Dark World adventure. Like I said earlier, Chapter 3 is just the amazing digital circus. You think you can press the pink button? Really, Deltarune fans? Saxophone noises. Yeah, I was gonna take your trip down. Oh no, guys. Guys, if I want to beat record, I have to beat Chapter 4 in less than 2 hours. Whatever will I do? Oh no! It is a dive rocket launcher! Take action regarding that individual! Relax, I'll handle this. I am the angry pumpkin. Yeah, record is just free. Technically, like, this isn't even record. Because in the Track Bar TPE run that Ashley and I did back in July, we had faster times for our Chapter 1 through 4 section. And that was true reset. This is also the only run on the board, so. Yeah, Glitch doesn't have any runs. That's just kind of an all-chapter CE moment, you know? You know, you gotta dedicate a lot more time to them, so they aren't as popular. Wow. Why does everybody keep rolling like one number off of just having all numbers be the same? So the fourth number is picked by Ralsei. True. Alright, sorry, I realized I hadn't pulled up the Chapter 4 All Recruits doc. But I think I remember most of them. It's mostly just third sank. Guys, Deltarune. Ah, the classic Gwei turn. The classic Gwei RNG. Just as I remember it. No, you don't need, even in Glitch, you don't need to do second Sanctuary. You just do the third Sanctuary encounters twice. Twice each. Streamer, why didn't you do? Streamer, why didn't you skip Balthazar? Only being neutral about Dave. So they just hate Homestuck? Jimmy, give me a home suck with nothing. None home left stuck. The funny ammo. Home free. Aqueous in the top tier and Cronus in the second height. It's gotta be bait. Bait used to be believable. Bait used to be believable, man. Meow rail. True. Double diamonds! Oh my god, the funny! Oh my god, I love double diamonds! Chat, I love double diamonds! Isn't this so funny? Alright, time for the hardest part of the game, reading. Did I just get the same one twice in a row? I'm glad I at least remember the encounter routing. It's just a lot of the spares that I'm blanking on. Keep seeing the Beedrill gif everywhere. You're too true.
Mamma mia. Mamma mia.
You're wrong.
Mamma
Mamma mia. I'm Unk. God, I just love the Unk still got it edit with Gerson. It's so iconic. No. The only mechanic they let Toby program. You know what I want to see? I want to hear a task play the piano, play these piano like solutions. I want to see what that sounds like. I'm so glad that the stupid fanfare bit returned. Do do do. Reason for mashing is just to make the parries easier. They give more TP. Lum bum bum, lum bum bum. Bum 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 bum. I meant Rootbuster. I wasn't thinking. Bum, 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 da, da, da. What progresses the fight? If you notice when I was attacking Gerson or using the heals, stars came out. You need to get a certain number of stars to activate the final attack. Damn, those are some high rolls. So attacks, Rude Busters, and heals. Yeah. The strat I do is just 2-1-2. 2 heals, 1 Rude Buster, 2 heals. Okay. Now it's time for Miss Mizil. There is a faster way to do it, but it's really hard and, like, requires really good grazing. Yeah, it saves, like, a turn. I love you ever higher. Okay, wait, hold on. I didn't, there we go. Name a woman. Name a comedian who Dilbert, he's hilarious. Oh, name a comedian who has been around for as long as you can remember. Yeah, Dilbert. Circuit City. Fuck. Man, it's a good thing that we can't skip the piano, right, guys? Watch us drive. Watch us drive. I wanted to encounter them, by the way. I can just encounter them on the way back, but still. There we go. Bezel. Wait, streamer, why aren't you doing piano skit? Plink. Go blue, they go. Plink. I love Concert for You. I'll buy two just in case. Okay, also, I need to. Yeah, there we go. For Titan. Speed keepium. Alright, time for funny climb. So I guess spamming Z isn't fast. It was never faster. That was like week 1 theoretical tech. It's a lot better to just time your jumps because it allows you to get through certain cycles. I think the only time spamming Z is actually faster is on like straightaways where like you're just going up and you like there's nothing else to do. But when you need to hit cycles, it's way better to just time your jumps. And even then, you have to, like, be perfectly timing it. Thank you for the follow. Tragic that 12 a.m. only plays for like 2 seconds. Nocturnal people be like. "12 a.m. and 13 a.m. are really good, although I like 12 a.m. more." Me when Cruzy. Skins for Persona 3 be lit. Also Diagonal Chris moment. Susie is the knight? That's basically what Chris Knight theorists were like. Hey, Cowboys, thank you for the good luck. Alright. Rare second Sanctuary footage. No, Phoenix, that's not until third Sanctuary. The cage. Nice. Awful rap job, oh boy. Aren't there super mods now? Yep. Bruh. me when I got hope crossed on my heart. Nice! Alright guys, Starwalker. Guys, look at Starwalker! Susie main character energy goes so hard. I'm gonna get you out of there! Second sanctuary. Hi, Oakley. From now on is so fucking good. Like, normally I'd be sad that Rude Buster was replaced, but, like, this is so good. Okay, I'm going to take off Dealmaker. So that Susie dies properly. Do I install the skip Humphrey mod or not? No. You will go through Humphrey and you will like it. Besides, what if you get air conditioning? You always gotta check for air conditioning. So, yeah, I've already voted for Deltarune. New Toby Fox email? What the fuck? Dude, I'm in the middle of a speedrun right now, Toby. What the fuck? How you doing? That's fine. I'm doing good. The thank you page works again? Wait. Toby, what the fuck? I can, the cutscene after this. I have time there. Tricky Tony? I will need to check as soon as I can. I'm guessing anybody who responded to the original probably has access to it. Alright. I'm in cutscene jail for a bit. Let's see. Another chance. Yep, there it is, on my phone. Okay. So the first one was email. Is the I can't see the header because I'm on mobile. Let's see. Wait, hold on. Okay, how long did it take her to smile? Alright, what's the stupidest number I can give? Five one. There. I put 5-1. That's crazy. What's Toby doing? Why are we getting some more ARG shit? Yeah, first box is email. Second box is your answer. Hold on, I'm gonna lose time here because I'm making a funny tweet. Wait, hold on. Okay, I was able to send it. What's up, Patrick? Swimmer, Mr. Krabs. What's up, Patrick? Swimmer, Mr. Krabs. What's up, Patrick? Swimmer, Mr. Krabs. Spin S. Our action wing blade. Yeah, second one is a number. That's how it worked last time. Oops. Okay. Tuning. Bang. The Beedrill guy's still at it. Cinema. Speak your shit. I don't think there's a role. Yeah, like I still have to be. I still have like an hour and 20 minutes left. Like, who knows? E33 is gonna steal at the last second. True. Truth nuke. Starwalker. I never split for Second Sanctuary, realizing that right now. Starwalker count as recruit for all recruits? Nope, I just got Starwalker because it was funny. Losing time for the love of the game. The real Second Sanctuary skip, yeah. The real Second Sanctuary skip is forgetting to split for Second Sanctuary. I can't believe Toby Fox just dropped more Spamton sweepstakes while I'm trying to fucking get my fucking Akabar G record. Tenna sweepstakes. 6-7! 6-7! 6-7! Hi, Venta, thank you for the good luck. I will say that probably isn't as intentional, given that it does percentage damage. Okay, do we actually have a ruling on if the Titans spawn count as recruits? Because if so, I'm just gonna go right now on the spot and say no. Because you don't recruit them, you purify them. No one's ever run Akabar G other than one other person, so. You have to dodge them because like you always take the same number of hits in that last sequence. So getting hit beforehand does absolutely nothing. Homer, Meggy, Bart, Homer, Meggy, Bart, Lisa, Homer, Meggy, Bart, Homer, Meggy, Bart, Marge! I'm gonna say Titan Spawn don't count. They aren't even in the recruit book, so... And you purify them. It's just been like a technicality we've never gotten to. Because, you know, it's faster to spare them in solo chapter 4. I think very luck, Pansini. Homer, Meggy, Bart, Lisa, Homer, Meggy, Bart, Homer, Meggy, Bart, Marge, Homer, Meggy, Bart. I fucking hate this so much. Ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-dum. $2,700 damage. That is a certified Black Shard moment. I used that in Fate Gerson. At the end of second Sanctuary. Because the fight ends early if you use Better Heal. So... Alrighty. Bang! Perfect. What is that music mod? Penumbra Phantasm, version 2 by Surreal. It was the song that I was #1 on my YouTube music recap. No, it's just ACAB in general. That's just what having Black Shard does. I need a hand. I am motherfucking Gerson Boom. I'll kill you with my boom. I am motherfucking Gerson Boom. You can't win. I am him. Black Shard does effective damage against... I don't remember what the specific element is, but it does big damage against Spawn and Titan. Dark type, yeah. I couldn't remember the specific term. Because I wanted to say Star, but that's Shadow Mantle. This is because Des is a fairy type. Truth nuke. But yeah, you do like stupid damage on Titan with Black Shard. It basically it basically turns the fight from one of the hardest fights in the game to one of the easiest. Yeah, well, I mean, like, Shadow Mantle is, like, defense against, like, Dark Star element, I'm pretty sure. I know Star is one of them. It says Dark Element, not the pair, yeah. Wait, guys, I was stuck on Titan. Yeah, Titan is really hard without Black Shard. It's genuinely one of the hardest fights in the game. Genuinely, I think it's harder than Basement Neo and Gerson. Harder than some secret bosses. Like, I think it's harder than, like, Gerson and Basement Neo. Not Snowgrave Neo, because with Titan, at least if you die enough times, it just starts getting easier. Because you start getting more TP from the pellets, and healing items start spawning before the fight. So it has that going for it. Now, when it comes to, like, speedrun fights, any percent Titan, or really Titan in most categories that don't have Black Shard, is one of the hardest fights in the game. Absolutely. I'd say Chapter 4 any percent Titan and an optimal all chapters main route glitch Titan are, like, the hardest fights in the game. Chariot! Phone? Bang. Yeah, I think this was world record by a little bit. No way, Chris's sprite is properly shaded. Wow, chapter 1 is so stupid. Grr, I hate chapter 1. Buggy unpolished mess. Genuinely, that is one of the funniest quote tweets I've ever gotten. Chris. Don't forget, Chris. You promise. And then Chris just sends the fucking Beedrill gif. That was the roaring group chat that night. Me one night, never-ending night. What Beedrill gif? Oh, you haven't seen it? Someone send it to Xander. Miwak. It's still crazy that this wasn't meant to be, like, the end of the next release. Remember when, like, it was supposed to be 3, 4, and 5? That's crazy to think about. That, like, it just worked out so perfectly that this was a good, like, climactic cliffhanger. Would have broken a 3 with a standard. Literally, I remember in my first playthrough during the credits, I was literally just like, fuck you, Toby Fox. I can't even imagine what would have happened if this was like a solo release.